28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Preston Smith on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
At the 28-yard line.
Back to throw, Smith. That's going to be caught by Richardson. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. Throwing is Smith. Complete. Richardson has it. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big 3rd down pickup of 20 yards.
First down, Washington.
They've got good playmakers on the offensive side of the ball. I don't know what happened last week to really hurt their performance and hold down their production, but I would dare say that this week in practice, there's a lot of talk about how they're going to increase their proficiency.
And that was a good start getting the playmakers involved. You mentioned that to me pregame. That's what they did there.
Yeah, I think a lot of people think the coaching staff really gets on them, and that's how they motivate them. Most of these guys are self-motivated. They have a lot of pride in their performance.
Now on 2nd and 16, Smith. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown.
Now that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
You mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
Extra point through the snowflakes, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0.
The Redskins take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. Fresh off the pick 6, it's Smith. He's got Thompson here, complete. And he will lose yardage here back at the 23-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 12 after the first down pass play went backwards for 2 yards. Smith now to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson.
Open field.
Here's Smith. Trying to lay one up deep. And here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Davis now to return it. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Now Rodgers. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Matt Ioannidis make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. And that's complete to Adams. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 23 yards the pickup there. On play action, it's Rodgers. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Rodgers on the money to the tight end, Graham.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size, you can't really hide him. But the tight end drag route, definitely.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Picked off by Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. I don't know who all is to blame there, but I love seeing pick sixes.
Nothing like seeing someone pluck it out of the air and go the other way and see people try to change directions. Hard to do.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This one taken from the 7. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
2 yards, good enough for a first. Rodgers now on first down. It's caught here by Adams. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Packers have taken the lead. Crosby connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first 2 drives.
So there is optimism because...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. So now 2 pick sixes that he's thrown in this first half of play. Where do you go from here?
Well, number one, make sure you keep your poise. Make sure you go to the sideline after throwing this second one, and you look like you're still in charge, that you're still the guy, because your team's going to feed off of you. And if you're having your hands on your head or shaking your head and walking with your head down, guess what? They're not going to rally at all.
Now that should give his guys a spark. He's up all the way to the 44-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
A good starting spot for the Redskins as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive is a run with Thompson. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. A pretty wild first quarter. 21-7, our score. The Redskins with the football here to begin quarter number 2 as they are looking at a 2nd and 5 situation. From just shy of midfield, Smith. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Out of the gun, Smith. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Kyler Fackrell, the linebacker. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line. Rodgers will break the huddle and bring the pack up 1st and 10 at the 40. To throw, it's Rodgers. Got an open man. It's Valdez-Scantling. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. It was Jonathan Bostic there on the stop.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
Throwing is Rodgers. Drops it to Jones in the flat. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down. On first down, Rodgers. The left side throw complete to Adams. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. It's a gain of 16 and a first down for the green and gold. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. They'll roll him out right. This one to the right, caught by Valdez-Scantling. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Packer first down. Into the red zone, it's Rodgers. Got a man open, it's Adams. Touchdown, Green Bay. Davante Adams. His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Crosby. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. This will be fielded at the 8. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And this not an easy situation. You're down early, in the elements, you're on the road. How do you get the mojo back?
Well, one thing is to remember that as an offensive player, you have a much better idea of what you're trying to accomplish and where you're trying to go than the defender. So in this case, because you know it, you can make your cuts with a little more decisiveness.
That his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 21. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. Now a first down carry by Jones. He takes us down to about the 12 for a gain of 3. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes. On 2nd and 7, Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. Crosby with the extra point, and a rout is on here in this first half. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get
this game about to be over, bro.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. Had one tell me once, when we're having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
You heard me,
and
this
finally
nigga?
kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it
I'm
pass.
good.
And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back.
I said this game about to be over.
Reasserted and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. And he's taken down inside the 30. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Oh, yeah, about that tight end? Yeah, I need him before I play his sticker. I need it.
On first down, it's Smith.
Yes. I
Got
need
a man,
it.
that's Quinn. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Nah, you ain't sweet. You good over there. That division good over there.
Coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan
Oh, you
Coachman and the
sick?
gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a quick throw as that's complete on the hit trap. This will be stopped about 2 yards
he's
shy
sure,
of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. Now Smith. And this is taken in for a Redskins touchdown. Vernon Davis, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Redskins are able to close the gap just a bit. Hopkins with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
Bet, I got you.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
It's a gain of 5, and that'll make it a 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard
I don't think so.
on first down. Rodgers now to throw. Buying time to his, and a big loss here as he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Now it's Rodgers. Forced out to his left. He's going to run, but he's got a long way to go. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. The Redskins have Greg Stroman back deep. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Washington offense will be backed up to start this drive as they've got it 1st and 10. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And you're under a minute to go in the half. The first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you...
And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
So we're at halftime here at Lambeau with the Packers taking the lead to the break. As we'll send you down to Orlando, we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Not much has changed since we left you at halftime. The snow is still continuing to fall as we are back underway. This is taken at his 4. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always...
He can't avoid the pressure. Redskins get there. Jonathan Allen, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. Back to throw. Boyle. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. From the gun, Boyle being chased out left. Looking deep for Adams, and that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
I guess they figure with a guy who is that hot downfield, who knows how to get the ball into the end zone, you throw it up and give him every opportunity, even though that one fell incomplete.
Yeah, he's already been in the end zone multiple times, tried to target him again deep there, but unsuccessful. Out out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in this...
And this is taken in at the 5. A huge play there for Washington. 44 yards. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll run for it with Peterson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington. Adrian Peterson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Redskins are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point good by Hopkins. And that will shave one more off this lead. This one fielded at the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football, because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out of the ball, right? Maybe milk some clock, limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing, but control the game offensively. Put together some first downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones.
Baltimore not giving up more.
Striping into Washington territory. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. On 2nd down now, it's Jones, and he'll get it down here to the 43. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. On 1st down, Boyle. A dump underneath to Jones. 5 yards on the pickup, and it'll be a 2nd down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Throwing again on 2nd down, but this time it's incomplete. They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Operating from the gun, Boyle, and they will take over at the 26-yard line. So the first interception of his career under center, and you knew it was going to happen sooner or later.
It has to, and I know it feels like the world is just tumbling down at this moment, but there's got to be some veteran somewhere, some mentor that's going to tell him, hang in there, my man. Plenty more to come. Keep firing.
And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. It's a big run for AP. 44 yards on the ground. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now it's AP, Adrian Peterson. Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. On 2nd and 15 now. Smith. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face 3rd down. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Looks to throw, fires right side. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. And it bangs off the left upright and deflects away. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. And no mistaking that sound. It reverberated through the whole stadium.
And it's the sound, Brandon, no kicker wants to hear. It looked like he had it on target the whole way, but the upright said,
They'll go again to Jones. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. 13 yards, first down, Packers. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this first down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7. Ryan Kerrigan in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 7. And the Redskins do get to him. He goes down for a sack. Ryan Kerrigan able to record his 5th sack of the season.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the... Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Ryan Kerrigan in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So just a 3-yard return following a punt of 45. And it'll be Redskins football now with a 1st and 10. Smith and the Redskins will come up now 1st and 10 at their own 18. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And those linemen, of course, can't be more than a yard downfield when a pass is thrown, and they might have been able to call that on a couple of guys there. A shotgun snap for Smith. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. 11 yards on the pickup.
I'm in a full.
It's a 2nd down.
4 minutes left.
To throw again on 2nd down. Smith. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield. Complete. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. But correct me if I'm wrong, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
There's a ball thrown right side and complete. The 20, 10, touchdown, Washington. Paul Richardson, his 4th touchdown on the year, as his guys are back within a single score. Hopkins with the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They've been asleep for a little while on this side of the football, Charles, and the score is just a 1-score game now. Haven't had any points this half. What gives?
Let's go old school here. All right, let's get back to the basics. Get back to running the football, high percentage throws. Find the guys that eat pressure and make plays for you and make sure they touch it.
Here's Jones. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 15 yards on the play, 1st down.
He's still rumbling, isn't he? Still looking fresh in this one despite the heavy workload. But you and I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak late in ball games.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 13 yards, 1st down, Packers. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. From the gun, Boyle. Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. 2nd and 15. Throw left side complete. It's Adams. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Redskins' 41-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. They'll run on first down. It's Jones. And he's taken down inside the 30. And quickly we're going to get another stop here with 1:54 left as they call the timeout defensively. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Geis, and he stopped immediately there. Tackle made by the Pro Bowl safety Landon Collins.
We try to create
Hey, History, get ready to send the invite.
first thought is how physical is the offensive line. Sometimes it's just positioning. On that play, it didn't matter about positioning or being physical. The defensive front, they out-leveraged them and won the battle.
After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. And now the question everyone's wondering, look at the clock, late fourth quarter, do they put the ball in the air here on third?
I don't. I run the football and I tell my offensive line, no leakage up front. I don't want my running back hit as I hand the ball off to him. I don't want any type of an issue. But if I am going to throw it, quick throw out to the perimeter, maybe one of my best receivers running a quick slant or something like that.
3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up fourth down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So barring something extraordinary here in the closing stages, that field goal should just about put this one on ice.
Yeah, we've got to find 2 scores. So, we're not going to exactly move it over there yet. It can be done, but boy, it's going to be a little bit of a stretch for them, isn't it?
Yeah, they would have to move incredibly quick and have some luck, too. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. They might be thinking this is close to a lost cause here. Got to play it out. What do they need to do?
Well, they have a thought process in mind already, but they can't get ahead of themselves. They know that they need to score quickly.
Yep, 2-score game.
Onside kick and get the ball back and then score again, but they can't worry about the last 2 points. The only thing that matters is scoring quickly, then they'll take it from there.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Flushed out right. And he comes back with one complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Now it's Smith. Pressure, and down he goes. Preston Smith comes in for the sack. A huge loss on the sack.
All right, send the invite now, Stick. I'm done.
Difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Charles, we saw a lot of points go up in this one. Certainly defensively, stuff that they can look at on film, don't you think?
No doubt about it. And they've got to go back and check where the errors are, how they're going to fix them, and continue to get better at what they do. But they also need a little adjustment with their confidence. To give up that many points, even if you win a game, that can hurt you.
So for Green Bay, it's a very important win as they move to 9-4 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Redskins, it's a potentially fatal blow to their playoff chances as they drop to 6-7 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
I know you ain't seen because of them crazy, man. Oh, y'all got this nice credit card. Oh my God, y'all got everything.
Here I come, Sticker.
Western Union shit right in your house. The ones that they don't have, ones that love the dealer, they gotta know more about it. Motherfuckers just make shit nowadays, they don't want to. I don't know what they're doing. Hey, they gonna do something. Down here. Vote down here. What? You know what? I told you to you broke down that week. Hey, I had oh my God. This is nothing but, yo, somebody gotta give Ghost a win because everybody going down on Jefferson.